I love RPGs. They're my absolute favorite genre of games. I always fall in love with the characters, the story, the world, everything. But I've never looked at a Sonic game and said, you know what this needs? You know what would make this really good? Japanese role-playing game elements. But hey, Mario did it, and it worked out really great, following up with the Paper Mario series and the Mario and Luigi series on handhelds. So maybe, just maybe, a Sonic RPG would be just as good. Well, on September 25th, 2008, we got just that. With Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, a Sonic RPG game that went completely under my radar. So is this an underrated gem? Or a piece of crap that stayed out of everyone's memory for a reason? Well, only one way to find out. Grab your swords and mana potions, and let's go on an RPG adventure! Alright, let's do it! I'm ready to start my awesome Sonic adventure. Not that one. Ah, I see. The intro starts off in Metropolis, and there's spaceships and fighter jets and what? What's going on? We eventually drop a nuke on Eggman City, I guess. That's all I could really gather from all of this. A little extreme, but hey, I won't judge. Turns out, however, this was all just a flashback, and we cut to the present with Sonic awkwardly running and jumping through our two DS screens. Chapter 1, Hostile Reception. We get an urgent call from Tails. Sonic, you made it. I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm here, Tails. What's going on? We're in big trouble, Sonic. I don't know if you've heard, but Knuckles has gone missing, and so have the Chaos Emeralds. A group of criminals called the Marauders took him. Please, Sonic, we need your help. I guess so. I mean, of course I'll help. And that's basically the summary for Chapter 1. Knuckles is missing and we gotta save him. Once we finally take control of Sonic, the problems already begin. Pressing the D-pad won't do a dang thing apart from make you feel like an idiot. So, okay then, how do I move? Well, in this game, you move Sonic through the overworld using the stylus. Oh boy, innovation! So yeah, anytime you want to move Sonic, you have to drag the stylus on the screen in said direction, and he moves. I get what Nintendo was trying to do. I really do. They wanted to take the next step into the world of video gaming. But unfortunately, more often than not, it's always been a hindrance. I bought Soul Calibur Legends on the Wii for a fun fighting game. But nope, this is the Wii, and every single attack needs to be done by swinging the remote and nunchuck. Listen, all I'm trying to say is that buttons exist for a reason. So we're given free range to explore, and by explore I mean follow the rings and go on this set path. Oh, here's an old man to talk to. Our first mission on this quest. I will ignore the fact that he looks like a human Goofy, and I will accept your objective. Oh hey, you're Sonic the Hedgehog. You look like you could use some help. I'm glad you showed up. I've been chopping away at these logs for hours now, and I'm not even close to done. Are you asking me to do your chores? Do I look like a servant to you? I am Sonic the motherfucking Hedgehog, not your errand boy. Press the L button or R button to chop the wood. And listen, old man, if you think for 1 second that I'm going to... Alright, fine. Just gonna chop this here wood while the world is in immediate danger. Now look, I don't want to spend this entire video comparing this game to Super Mario RPG. However, since these two games were the series' first leap into the RPG genre, I feel like it's pretty fair to do so. Now with that being said, look at how Super Mario RPG opens up. The princess is taken and we need to storm Bowser's castle to get her back. Typical Mario formula, but we then encounter some low-level minions to battle. But wait, what's this? A menu? Okay, so in this game I need to select my attacks, like Pokemon. After quickly defeating them, we run into Bowser? Already? We have a quick little battle and then things really start to get intense, and we are fully prepped for the adventure ahead. You see what Mario RPG accomplished in its first 5 minutes? It laid out the plot, the stakes, and introduced us to this new style of gameplay. Sonic Chronicles made us chop wood for a strange old man. After some more filler talk... Oh hey! We have our first battle! Oh baby! Now that's some awesome battle music! Again, selecting anything is done with the stylus and touchscreen, which gets old. Just like with any RPG, the battles are fairly slow and basic at the beginning, having only one real attack that's fairly simple. Again though, this isn't an issue strictly in Sonic Chronicles. Pokemon is pretty boring in the beginning when all you can do is tackle. I'll sometimes just do roar for the sake of mixing things up. After defeating this armadillo, we meet up with Amy. We talk a little bit more until we take control of her, do some minuscule overworld task, in this case it's breaking boxes, and then talk some more. Are you starting to see a pattern? All of this was just the first 10 minutes of the game, and to be honest, it's going to be the next 15 hours or so. Yeah, the game's formula gets very predictable pretty quickly. You'll travel to a new area, do lots of reading and get lots of information, walk around the tiny overworld section you're given and do a task. Sometimes challenging, usually very easy. Then you fight. After that, it's rinse and repeat. The reading sections of the game are my least favorite. I get that it's an RPG and they're always very plot heavy, but this just goes overboard. Like Mystic Ruins, more like Soggy Ruins if you ask me. Ew. Like, could that have not been said so I can just play the game? The overworld portions are honestly really fun. You'll usually always have a party of 4 and need to solve puzzles involving all of your members. These parts are really cool. But when every 30 seconds you get interrupted with someone talking, you just want the entire thing to be over with so you can fight. Segue! So we've made it further into the game and now we have more abilities and party members. How are the battle sequences now? Pretty good. You have more special moves that are pleasing to the eye and satisfying to see pulled off. Just like in Mario RPG and Paper Mario, the attacks are all interactive, meaning simply selecting the move isn't enough. You'll also need to tap the screen in a certain pattern, tap the screen really fast, or time your taps just right. It honestly does make the battles more fun and less repetitive. The aesthetic of the game is also a mixed bag for me. I like the action comic book style they're going for. The cutscenes really show it off well, with its panel-like storytelling. And the in-game graphics aren't that great, but they work around it by giving it a cel-shaded kind of look to match the comic book aesthetic. Okay, so like, do you want to know the ending? Do you care? You don't have to care, by the way. This can be the end of it. We can all go home kind of happy. No? Okay, fine. So we infiltrate the villain's base and fight the final boss, who is just some robot thing. I haven't been paying attention, I'm sorry. Now, a final boss battle, especially in an RPG, is all about emphasizing the grandiose of the situation, the culmination of what you've been fighting for, and what this adventure truly means.
Why are you surprised? Isn't this what you expected from me? Not like this! Well, that's too bad. You've been pissing me off since day one! Always the perfect student, trying to please everyone! Never wavering those damn ideals!
Epic dialogue, beautiful background scenery, music that makes you feel motivated, emotional, and invested.
I know this is where I belong, and I'm not ready to part with it yet.
Sonic Chronicles gives us... that music is just so grating. This is supposed to be the final fight. Couldn't we get a little...
Now I'll show you!
If only. Anyway, we fight through the easiest final boss in RPG history. Although there is a pretty fun moment where we become supersonic and just absolutely destroy the guy. We lay in combo after combo without a care in the world. Our health bar is gone, meaning if we mess up, it doesn't matter. Just focus on hurting this creep. But after that, we all escape via awkward cutscene where everyone just runs into the ship with no drama or tension. And we escape. Simple as that. Everyone says a line about how happy they are and how they managed to escape, and that's it. The game ends. Did my way of explaining it seem rushed and anticlimactic? Good, because that's how I feel. How I explained it is literally how it happened. We're fighting the final boss 1 minute, and the next we're all just happy to be on the ship alive. The end. Oh wait, what's this? There's more? Nice! I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of things if we manage to survive that crash. Good point. I guess we'll have to wait for the next episode? Wait, hold on a second. This game was developed by BioWare. Are we breaking the fourth wall? Are we going full-on Deadpool with this? Did you know BioWare was founded by a pair of doctors? Doctors and game developers? No way! I'm sorry, are you patting yourselves on the back? You can't just pat yourself on the back when this is the game I played for 10 hours. Paragraphs upon paragraphs of dialogue, slow overworld gameplay, constantly using the stylus for everything, horrible music, mediocre gameplay, 8 out of 10. I don't know how to rate things. And they pulled a Banjo-Tooie, being like, yeah, that's right, you thought this was over? Now get ready for the next game. Was there a sequel to Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood? Yeah, oh wait, no, there wasn't, my bad. So all we have is this wet fart of an ending saying, tune in next time. But there was never a next time. To be honest though, the game is alright. It's a really fun novelty game, considering I didn't even know about it until a few weeks ago. If you love Sonic, then definitely give this a go. I'm all for well-established game series dipping their toes in another genre and seeing how it goes. I feel like with a little polish and love, a Sonic RPG would be awesome and do great. Here's to the future. But until then, I'm gonna play an RPG I really like. Tales of Xillia, what an amazing game. Have I told you how great the Tales series is? They really are my favorite games. 11 out of 10. 23 out of 10. Leia is so cute.